This is an awesome ass thermos, you know, for the record. It's a good thermos after all. But I needed y'all to make this base narrower to fit into the damn cup holder, bruh. A couple of years ago, someone broke into my parents' house while my dad was in there asleep. And as most, you know, old people, he has limited mobility between his sight, his hearing, and diabetes, and blood pressure. You know, the things that old people encounter as their bodies age. And so he was in the bed asleep. Why do I feel like this car is following me? Fuck off my ass. Y'all, I want to move to another country so bad. But that's the thing, you get so acclimated over an entire lifetime. It's not a lot different from brainwash, you know, if you never go anywhere, never been anywhere, and well, I've been everywhere within the nation. But ooh, skating song. Out of this country, not because actually I've been wanting to move. It's just like I said, we're conditioned, and it's all when it's all you know and all you're accustomed to. It's kind of like, you know, you ever seen, even if not in person, you ever seen abused children that get taken from their parents who abused them, and they kick and scream and they don't want to leave their parents because that's all they know. Are you going or you not? Nah? Okay, fuck you. They will like hold on kicking and screaming because they don't want to leave their parents who have been abusing them on a day-to-day basis, bitch. But it's like that, I guess, you know, and that's something I can never relate to, because in my mind I would be quick to leave a motherfucker, give birth to me or not, if you just abusing me and someone is taking me from you so you'll stop, you know, so I don't have to endure that anymore. Or even, you know, sometimes people who are adopted, they go on a witch hunt for their parents, right? And then they find their parents, and it wasn't what it cracked up to be. Well, bitch, they gave you away. I don't know what you expected. I mean, it's nice if you get together and they like, oh, circumstances came into play, and I never did want to give you up, and blase, that's sweet and everything. But to me, and again, I'm pretty sure my life and experience shaped all this, but to me, if someone gave me up and I got placed in a family that is very low, I can understand if you got placed with some motherfuckers who were abusive, you know, poor parents, even adopted parents, or you had a terrible foster experience, so you want to know what your real parents are like. You know, a bunch of stuff involved that I can't relate to, because I'm telling you, bitch, if I would have been adopted and I had a decent upbringing as I did, I ain't trying to look, seek, and find the motherfucker who didn't want me. And I'm not even mad at them, you know. In fact, shout out to you, okay, for not putting neither one of us through that shit, right? Shout out to you. But I guess it's like that, you know. It's kind of you have all kinds of inhibitions because of what you've experienced. You don't know if you don't know if it's a lesser of two evils situation. Not really. And that's my problem, I guess, with adopted people that have a good life with their adopted parents. You know that there's a potential that you could be going from good to bad if you had a good upbringing with your adopted parents. If you didn't, like I said, if you didn't and your adopted parents were, you know, dealt with you like a stepchild, like people do, hence the term stepchild, then I get it. So it's like that. Now, I know everywhere in the world there's going to be racism, but the reality is that America has mastered that bullshit. Mastered it. And when you get older, the older you get and the more you're like, I'm not trying to convince people of anything. Like if I say something inspiring to someone, or if I call bullshit, you know what I mean? And a person can't see that I laced it in love, you know, because you have a choice. And I'm just, you know, finding probably an abrasive way to remind you that, bitch, you do have a choice. Then whatever, you know, self-destruct. I don't really give no fucks, right? But, well, I do give fucks because that's why I, you know, try to give you the heads up so you don't self-destruct. But if you obviously want to, then who am I? I'm not here to stop you, right? Bottom line is, I know there's racism everywhere, and I know wherever we go, we will experience it on some levels, notable levels, but not like America. You know what I mean? Like, you know, all those years you looked over in South Africa and you hear people talking about fighting apartheid and all that stuff. Well, guess what? Now it's in your backyard, bitch. It's in your backyard, you know. And I'm not going to be amazed. In fact, I was telling Mr. the other day, I was like, since he became president, we could wake up. I did an Instagram post that basically said, you know, live life to your fullest, because life as you know it could end tomorrow. You know what I mean? Tomorrow. Literally. You could, whether it's, you know, you being murdered, or you could look out your window and see, are you coming out? I heard shabba-doo-wee-doo-wee-dap-do, and I knew who. And I knew that was Uncle Charlie. My name is Charlie. How you doing? My name is Charlie. Leslie Wilson. Yes, tell her all three government names, Charlie. Girl, you can call me. My name is Charlie. Oh, give them all the numbers, Charlie. Woo! That's how you court. He didn't ask for her number. He said, here's my number, my studio number, my pager number, or beeper, whatever his old school ass said. Pager, beeper. My mama's number. Invite you to my house. Hydrate, girl. Man, the aging body is a motherfucker. Y'all need to pay attention to it and respect it. You young people need to as well. Because y'all are plagued with stuff that young people were not plagued with when I was young. Like, y'all have shit that we attributed to old people. Find my spello. Get a rhyme acapella. I have a rhythm and I have the rhyme. One more time. They worked it in. Tony has done it again. Yeah, it feels good. Woo, it feels good. Yeah, it feels good. It feels good. Yeah, woo, woo. Come on. Woo. Where else? I feel it all in my bones. I feel it all in my bones. Say what? For real? I don't know if you can see, it's a big ass American flag in this yard right here. I'll drive a little slow right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Big ass, huge, humongous ass flag in the yard. Not on the house, like normal people, in the yard, hunty. And that is the neighborhood association president's house. You know, just so you know that I realize where I live. I realize the country I live in. I realize the country I live in. I realize the neighborhood I live in. I realize the world I live in. And I realize that if I were to live around my people, within my budget, that there's a whole nother world of issues that I would have to be concerned with. It's like a lose-lose situation, this motherfucker, because people have procreated upon procreated upon procreated upon procreated and build a entity full of humans who have opened a gateway for an individual like that dude to be the leader of the free world. That happened. It's happening right now.